Hey, what's up, YouTube? How you doing? I'm Brian Wyatt, owner of Houston's best mobile mechanic service. It's my first time shooting a video, so I'm having a little fucking trouble with it. This camera's kind of slow. Shit. Anyway, this is my '96 Ford Explorer. This is the back of it, and that's just a perforated deal I got for advertisement. Just look a little more professional when you pull up to a customer. This is the rest of the truck, but as you see, it's out of commission. This right here is a result of, and this sucks doing this. This is the result of not changing your U-joint as soon as you know that you need to. So what it did is it rattled out a bolt loose, and after it rattled a bolt loose, it got a crack right here, and it just got bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger until I finally had no choice to change it because it was rattling so much that it blew out the front pump. Now this is my makeshift shop inside my garage. I'm sorry that everything's a mess. I just moved into this house. Anyway, I have to do this job by myself, which is really a pain in the ass. And instead of I don't have a transmission jack because this is not something that I don't do a lot of transmissions. You know, I do a lot of maintenance, or you know, people don't call you to change a lot of transmissions as a mobile mechanic. So it's not a tool that I, think I need to spend $500 on. Anyway, so I was trying to figure out an easy way to do it, and while I was taking it down by myself, instead of just setting it on my chest like I normally would, that's too complicated. Anyway, so what I did is I put straps underneath it, tie straps, ratchet straps, and I wanted to make a video and show y'all that it's really not that hard. And the coolest part, oh shit, did it just stop? And the coolest part is that I actually put the transmission up in the truck quicker than I took it out. These are some of the other things that I've been working on. Don't pay attention to that mess. The people moved out of here before me left some shit. That's a 2009 KTM 250 4-stroke, and I'm doing that for a customer named Bryce. I'm redoing the top end on it. This little piece of shit four-wheeler needs an alarm system, because when they have the remote start alarm on them, it doesn't disable the starter. It disables the starter and the coil. So anyway, and this is kind of what I wanted to show you. Let me turn the lights on so you can see under here. Let me see if this is all you see is garage floor, huh? Well, here's the underside of my truck, and if you look right there, there's this ratchet strap here and a ratchet strap here, and then I use this jack that has busted wheels on the creeper and that other jack up there, and I can actually roll that transmission pretty easily and stab it, and I can change the angle like I could if I had a transmission jack by lowering one or the other. Let's see, I've done probably 15 transmissions, and this Ford is the hardest one I've ever had to do. You had to take the exhaust out, and it's a motherfucker. Anyway, I don't know if you can see or not, but the straps actually go up underneath the transmission. This is really hard to do this on my laptop webcam, but hopefully you guys can see that. This kind of shows, this is a little bit of Whiteboy Ingenuity for you. Man, I put this transmission up in there in about not even an hour, and now I'm about to finish adjusting it and get it to where I can stab it and line up the torque converter with the flywheel. I'll show you something else fucked up. This is my flywheel. And how my truck was even driving, I have no idea, because that almost free spins in there. I paid $400 for this truck a year ago. I actually started my business out of 2000 Firebird, and I blew that up. And now I've been in this, and I paid $400 for this truck, and I haven't put but maybe another $400 into it, and it's made me a shitload of money. Anyway, so this is just for, you know, people that appreciate ingenuity and geniusness. I hope you can actually see. Give me the camera shot. What the fuck happened here? Hold on, I don't know what happened. My screen is white. Touchscreen computer is a pain in the ass. Stupid computer. Hold on a second. Sorry about the delay. Okay, I guess we're still recording. So anyway, back to what I was showing you. Here is, this was really easy creeper, and then I have to elevate this one because it's not tall enough to put the transmission under here. It's up on stand.
You just elevate the back of it because the transmission comes down at an angle, you know, with the tail shaft towards the floor. So if you elevate the back of the vehicle, it'll actually come out fairly level. But there's just no room to get the transmission out. Motherfucking son of a bitch.
Anyway, there's no way to get the transmission out unless you pick this vehicle up pretty high. So I've got it on 3 jack stands. But anyway, back to what I was telling you. You can look up here and see that is lined up pretty good, and it took me 30 minutes.